I want to talk to those parents and guardians of high school seniors who are graduating right now, are getting ready to graduate, and they're off to college this fall, which is super exciting. And you never thought this day would come. And at the same time, you can't believe how fast it got here. And for those of you who have 529 plans that are not going to fully fund the entire college experience, I just want to talk a little bit about what you might consider in making decisions about how you spend that 529 money. Now, there is a separate conversation to have here about using that as a wealth building tool across generations. But right now, I really just want to talk about, okay, you've got this money in a 529 plan. You know it's not enough to cover the 4 years. What do you do? Here are the considerations. Some parents will say, okay, let's go ahead and spend the money early on and go ahead and deplete the account so that we don't have to take out any loans and we can save ourselves some money and interest down the road. Legit concern. So that's one way to think about this, or one consideration. The next one is parents will say, okay, I want to go ahead and just divvy out a little bit over the 4 years. I'll take on loans, but there'll be money across the 4 years in case, the kid doesn't complete their college education or whatever might happen. It just feels better to spread it out over the 4 years. So that is also something to consider. And what they're also usually thinking is, hey, that money can sit in there and it can grow and it'll be bigger by the time they reach senior year. So let's just leave the money in the account. The other consideration is that if there are younger siblings and they are coming up and they are also going to go off to college, it might be that you want to save some of that money for that kid, the younger child, and go ahead and spend some on the older child. And then maybe you want to switch the beneficiary of that plan and then use it for the younger child when that one is getting ready to start college. So there's lots of considerations here. Keeping the interest on loans down, keeping money in the account so that it continues to grow. And then what are you going to do about the younger kids that are coming up? There's all sorts of things to think about. If you want some additional help, you're welcome to reach out and give me a call. I'm Jessica Lanning. Lanning Does Planning.